Hi and welcome, and I hope you had a good first week of January. Here it has been a little bit of a chaos. The winter came and hit hard here. It was a very fast shift because December was like fall. We had so warm. It did start in like the days before Christmas. We had on Monday the 22nd we had like 8 below zero, and it came a little bit of snow, and so we had a white Christmas Eve. We started to melt on Christmas Day, and during the night of Christmas Day we got like 8 degrees Celsius, like 8 above zero. So it shifted so fast in just 3 days. So on Saturday 27th we had a big storm. The SOS alarm sent a message to all of us. Even they did send a text message telling us to stay home, because since the soil was so wet from a lot of rain, like there's nothing holding them on, so trees were falling just one by one. There were so many trees falling. It was so dangerous. And on Sunday there were like maybe 50,000 people here without electricity in my regional area. I was safe because we had our storm in 2011, so my power lines had been dug down for safety reasons. And this storm, you know, when these storms comes, you don't know like where they go exactly. So they make a bigger alarm. You know, they put a bigger area as they are in danger for this, but they don't know exactly where it comes. But it's better to make it be bigger than smaller. Luckily my area was safe. It was worse inland, like I'm just by the coast, so we were more safe. We had a few trees here and there, but like I said, most of our trees went down 2011, and I feel like you know spruces and pine trees, they don't grow that fast, so it's only been like 12-15 years. So they're not high enough around the power lines, but mostly of our power lines are dug down. Luckily, mine was dug down a lot before 2011, so we were only without power for like 3 days. But my neighbors, who just a few, maybe 1 kilometer, like it's not that far away, they were without power for 3 weeks. So it was, and then on New Year's Day there was come another storm, and this time it had snow. So it was, but then and it stayed for 3 days. So New Year's Day, Friday and Saturday, it was just snow and blowing, and more trees fell over because they were first, you know, sensitive from the first storm on Saturday. Then like we had storm again, so it's been chaos. And I feel like people who were working on the last storm couldn't be out for like 3 days because it's so dangerous. People have died here in my area. I think 3 people have died from falling trees. Yeah, and we had on Monday we had 17 below zero. My water froze, so I have to go under my house and fix that on Tuesday. Yeah, so it's been so hectic. So it's just been the winter, just like, hey, I'm here, and no mercy. Just like the nature showing its power, reminding us who is the boss. So today I'm here with Pen and Palette intro. I have to wait with 10 years polish. I'm not prepared. Hopefully I can do it this coming weekend. But it's good to have some videos, and it's good to make these intros so they can, you know, so I can start working on my products. So I'm bringing back Pen and Palette this year, and I really want to focus to finish a palette. And the one I've chosen is that has been in Pen and Palette many years, maybe 1-2 years, and it's the Nudes by Maybelline. I have 6 eyeshadows left in this one. I have 5 bit pans and one that's very little left of. Only the black that don't have a pan. But it does have a good dip because I have used it a lot as eyeliner when I was panning this one. So I feel like hitting pan is not that far away. Yeah, so this is the Pan palette this year. Hopefully I can finish this one because I have never finished a palette. I really want to do that this year. I feel like 6 eyeshadows and most of them are really well used. I feel like the black might still be here, but you know, if I can finish all of the rest, the 5 of them, that's a really good thing to do, I feel like. So you can see how it looks like. You know, I had 2 years with very little and low makeup usage and progress. Really want to do something good this year because I've been like last like 2-3 years has been very slow with makeup and project panning. So I really want to do something, and it would be fun to be able to finish a palette. I feel like this is the best option. Yeah, so that's intro for Pan Palette 2026. I think if I can see if I can swatch them. These are the two at the top, this one and this one. And we have and then these two are this one is so little to show you a swatch. That is this one in the black and this one, the 3. That has been around for a long time, so hopefully you will follow along this year project panning. Thank you so much for watching. Hope I see you next time.